we welcome you back to the NASCAR Subway Cup Series for Season 5, the 5th season of the NASCAR Subway Cup Series. And what a way to kick this season off with some duels at Daytona. We got 19 cars going for today's race. We have 3 open cars. One of them has already locked their way into the 500. And this is the guy, Shane Van Gisbergen, his first ever Subway Cup Series race, and he is sitting on pole for the best race of the year for the Daytona 500. And here is your series champ, Ryan Blaney. It's been a long way for him, and he's finally got that championship, and he was your Season 3 Daytona 500 winner, so look out for the 12 of Ryan Blaney. And here's Kyle Larson, your Season 4 Daytona 500 champion. He led most of the laps at that race. He's starting like 5th today. Let's see how he can do. And here's one of your open cars, Corey LaJoie. He's part-time for Rick Ware Racing, and he has to race his way into the Daytona 500. And here's his competition against Daniel Hemrick. He has moved from Colleague Racing to the Trackhouse Project 91 team. He will be part-time in Season 5, and he is looking to get into the Daytona 500. So here's your starting lineup. It's Shane Van Gisbergen. He's already locked up. And Joey Logano next to the 31 of Ty Dillon. He's made the move to Colleague Racing. And William Byron, and your Season 4 champion of Ryan Blaney. And Season 4 champion of the Daytona 500 is Kyle Larson. And then in row 4 is Chase Elliott in Season 1. And then Ty Gibbs. And then in row 5 is Bubba Wallace. He was in the championship for last season. And Ross Chastain. Then we got row 6. New people in new places. Spencer Boyd in the 41. And Ryan Preece in the 60 joining RFK. Corey LaJoie in the 51 and Chase Briscoe in the 19. No changes there. And then in row 8 is Big Bad Brad Keselowski and Alex Bowman, your Season 2 champion. And then Daniel Hemrick and Carson Hocevar. And rounding out your field for today is Daniel Suarez. So what a day it's going to be. And here's your Duel 1 info. 5 laps. This sets the inside row for the 500. And your Duel 1 winner last season was the 48 of Alex Bowman. He starts further back, so let's see if he can move his way up. So here we go. We're going to go racing here. Let's go racing here. We're racing in Season 5 for the Duels. It's Shane Van Gisbergen and Joey Logano leading them on the outside lane. Here comes Joey Logano. He gets a push from Byron, and here they come. He gets a whale of a push. He's going to clear Shane Van Gisbergen and lead the first lap of the duel. Joey Logano was very dominant here in duel number 1 last season until he flipped over onto the second to last lap. And then here they come on the back straightaway. Byron and Larson, they're trying to make a move. They're trying to go for the win here. And you see Ross Chastain and Ryan Preece trying to make a third line work up there. It's still Joey Logano who's going to lead that lap. As now here comes Ross Chastain with a huge push. He's going to clear William Byron and cut down. Gets a little loose there. It's still Joey Logano blocking up high. And then here comes Chastain. Split him 3 wide. With Van Gisbergen on the bottom, Chastain up on the top. Joey Logano in a sandwich right now, but not anymore now. Here comes Ross Chastain and Shane Van Gisbergen with a big push from Ryan Preece. He's going to get Ross Chastain out into the lead. Now he's going to block the field. Now they're going to split him again. Ty Dillon goes with the 1 now, and that's going to keep him out in front. Off turn number 4 now. They're seeing the white flag. They're going to come to the place where it came all undone last year. But it looks like we're going to stay clean now. Van Gisbergen goes for the move. Here comes Blaney down the inside. It's still Ryan Preece up top low. They're going to come on the back straightaway. Ryan Blaney tries to make a move. Chase Elliott with the run. He goes to the middle. Now it's Preece out in front. Off turn 4 for the final time. Elliott up high. A huge push from Boyd to Ross Chastain, and he's going to win here at the first duel race at Daytona. Ross Chastain for the Busch Light Trackhouse team. He wins the first duel. And what a way he did it here. We'll see some replay. And there was the big move there from Ryan Preece. Then 3 wide there. And then he gets another huge big push there to get him side by side with Van Gisbergen. And goes back up top with his buddy Preece. And gets a whale of a push to get him out in front. And that was able for him to be able to block both lanes there. But you see Ty Dillon went with Ross Chastain. And then they came off of turn number 4 to see the white flag. And then he gets clear, goes back down. And on the white flag there, you see Ryan Preece going up top there. Van Gisbergen makes a move. Then good heads-up driving from Ryan Blaney. Now on the back straightaway, Blaney tries to make a move. Huge shot there from Elliott. He goes up the block. Elliott goes through the middle, and a big push there from Ryan Blaney. And then as they're trying to go for the win, a huge push from Spencer Boyd in the 41 to Ross Chastain, and he was able to win the race. So what a way for Ross Chastain to get his first ever dual win. And first for Trackhouse, as we're going to take a look here at your finishing results. And it's Ross Chastain. He will start third in the Daytona 500. And Spencer Boyd will be in fifth place. So we're going to see how Spencer Boyd can get up there. And then Shane Van Gisbergen, he kept his car clean. And he will start in the pole position spot for the Daytona 500. And Daniel Hemrick qualifies for the Daytona 500. And Corey LaJoie, unfortunately, will not make the Daytona 500 as he finished in 17th and Daniel Hemrick finished in 9th. So that's very unfortunate for him, but it is very fortunate for Daniel Hemrick. He qualifies for the Daytona 500. And what a way to do it here. So he's going to have a chance for the 500 win. And there's Corey LaJoie. He did not make the Daytona 500. This is not the last time we will see Corey LaJoie this season in the 51 car. But yeah, so the next race, it's going to be right back here for duel number 2 at Daytona. And we'll see you guys then. So we'll see you at duel 2. And welcome back to the Daytona International Speedway. We're here for duel number 2 at Daytona. And the first duel here was wild. And we're getting ready to kick off another duel here at Daytona. The second one. And same amount of cars. And still basically all the same people from last season. There are some people in new places and some new faces around the garage. So let's go down and take a look at some of the drivers to watch out for today. And we'll start off with the 3 of Austin Dillon. He starts on the outside pole for the Daytona 500. He's got to keep his car pretty clean today. And he'll have a front row start for the big race, the Great American Race. And here is Sheldon Creed for the 50 car. And he has to race his way into the 500. He starts second. And he's only got to stay right there and beat the other open car to be in the Daytona 500. Here's Justin Haley. He has moved from Rick Ware Racing to the Spire Sports number 7 Chevrolet, replacing Corey LaJoie. And then here's the 17 Chris Buescher, your regular season winner and season 4 champion. And he was your duel 2 winner last season. And then here's the 35 of Riley Herbst, a rookie for season 5, full time for the 2311. 2311 expanding to 3 cars now. So we'll see how that team does and Riley Herbst does in his first full-time season. And then here's your second open car of the 40 of Nick Sanchez, Chip Ganassi Racing, returning to the Motorsports action and first time here in the Subway Cup Series. And here's Todd Gilliland. He has moved from the 38 to the 34 car for season number 5. So a little bit of change for him, but same goals at the end of the season. Here's Noah Gragson, just like his teammate of Todd Gilliland. He moved from the 34 car to the 4 car for this season in season 5. And that's going to bring along Zane Smith, a rookie in season number 5, for full-time racing here for Front Row Motorsports. So we're going to see how he's going to do this season with his new teammates for him. So here's your starting lineup. In row number 1, it's Austin Dillon, the outside pole setter if he doesn't wreck today, and your first open car of Sheldon Creed. And then in row number 2, season 3 champion Christopher Bell and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. And row number 3 is John Hunter Nemechek and Justin Haley. And then in row number 4 is Eric Jones and Austin Cindric in the 2 car. Row 5 is Chris Buescher. He won this race last year. And rookie Riley Herbst. And row number 6 is the 45 of Tyler Reddick. And the second open car of Nick Sanchez. And then in row number 7 is Kyle Busch and Josh Berry in the 21 car for the second season. And row number 8 is Todd Gilliland and Denny Hamlin. And then in row number 9 is Michael McDowell and Noah Gragson moving to the 4 car. And then, of course, rounding out your field will be the 38 of Zane Smith. So the cars roll off here for duel number 2. 5 laps of action here on the high banks of Daytona. And this is going to set the outside row for the Great American Race. And your season 4 winner of this race was Chris Buescher. So it's going to be an amazing one here. But let's get ready to race here at Daytona. Let's go! Big pushes from the inside lane. Gets that lane out in front now with Austin Dillon and Christopher Bell behind them. Here comes Stenhouse Jr. Up to the top he goes. And he's going to split Sheldon Creed there, the first open car. Off turn 4 now. It's Austin Dillon leading. He goes up high. with Ricky Stenhouse Jr., and he'll lead the first lap here in duel number 2. Now he goes back down low with Christopher Bell. Now on the back straightaway now. Here comes Justin Haley, giving a push to Ricky Stenhouse Jr. There's contact, Cindric through the middle, and now it's Bell and Dillon up top now. And now they're battling it out for the lead. Cindric and Dillon go upstairs, and here they come now. And here comes GMS through the middle. John Hunter Nemechek getting past Christopher Bell now. On the back straightaway now. Cindric comes down. Oh, trouble behind. Up in the air goes Josh Berry, and he's going to land hard in the back straightaway in the inner loop there, the Le Mans chicane. And then he's going to bring the first caution out in the dual races here. There was no cautions in duel number 1. Josh Berry brings out the first caution. And what a massive crash for him on the back straightaway at Daytona. Let's take a look and see what happened there. Gets squirrely in the back, then lifts up in the air, almost pretty similar to his real life crash back in 2024. Almost a full year now. And we'll see on the back straightaway once again now. And then, just gets squirrely, I think, from Riley Herbst there. Good job from him saving the car. But Josh Berry taking a wild ride on the back straightaway. We'll see it one more time here in slower motion here. Slower stop motion here. And then on the back, just gets squirrely in the back. I think it was a bad push from Riley Herbst. And just catches the air. Luckily, doesn't flip over. Hits the inside wall, though, very, very hard. And very awkwardly. And comes back down and just kind of bounces around in the grass. Maybe we should remove the grass. But that'll be... maybe be next season. But who knows. We still got a lot of racing here left. And it's Riley Herbst. He gets 4 new Goodyear tires on that 2311 machine. And we're going to go back here with 2 laps to go. It's Austin Dillon and John Hunter Nemechek leading the field. Going back to green here. We're racing back here. 2 laps to go here in duel number 2. It's Austin Dillon and John Hunter Nemechek. Wheel for wheel on the back straightaway now. Big pushes there. Here comes Ricky Stenhouse Jr. He wants to get the win. It starts up in front. Here he comes now. We're going to come on the white flag. John Hunter Nemechek blocks up high. Back down low. White flag's in the air. Here comes Chris Buescher through the middle now. Cindric trying to make a move. Chris Buescher all the way up top now. Cindric. Chris Buescher goes through the middle. Up high now. Doesn't work. Here comes Cindric on the high side. But it's John Hunter Nemechek off turn 4. Back down low. Up high. John Hunter Nemechek wins that duel number 2. And Justin Haley spins across the infield. He'll be okay though. But it's John Hunter Nemechek winning the field here. And he beats duel 2 winner from last season of Chris Buescher. Let's take a look and see what happened here now. What a move from Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Austin Cindric to get clear of Austin Dillon. He was a pretty good car. And here comes Chris Buescher through the middle now. Splits it. Austin Cindric thinks about going high. Fakes down low. Now he really goes up high. Here comes Chris Buescher through the middle. What a move from him. He tries to go up high on a block. But Cindric was right there from a massive push from Stenhouse. And then blocking both lanes to win here with a little bit of contact at the line. So good race for John Hunter Nemechek. His first race win in the Subway Cup Series, but sorry, it does not count. It is just a dual race win. So, but good thing is he will be starting in 4th position today or tomorrow or whenever the race is. So we'll take a look at your finishing results. John Hunter Nemechek is the winner. Chris Buescher, your last season winner of this race, finishes 2nd. Austin Cindric finishes 3rd. Austin Dillon kept his car clean, so he will be starting on the front row for the Great American Race. And yes, Sheldon Creed will advance to the Great American Race, and I'm very sorry for Nick Sanchez, but he will not. And of course, Josh Berry rounds out the field with his big scary crash. And Mike McDowell and Noah Gragson just playing it safe in the back and not getting in trouble, and they will be safe and sound into the 500. Now, John Hunter Nemechek wins duel number 2 in dramatic fashion here, blocking both lanes of Austin Cindric and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. to secure the win. And Chris Buescher there, looking for a better season. He should have been in the championship 4, but had some late season not so good moments, and that eliminated him in the playoffs. So he's looking to get the good start to his season here. And so up next is the Great American Race, the Daytona 500 for season number 5. And what a race it's going to be, the biggest one of the year. And we're going to kick it off here in just on Sunday. So we can't wait for that. So see ya.